In a world where power shifts with every headlines, news breaks and events happens, we bring you unbiased and explicit information on politics, economy, and state of the nation. We break down the chaos. Facts, not fluff. Truth, not spin. We discuss not just politics, but a glimpse into the future. Join Moses, Chukuma, and Fina on Voice of the People TM. Voice of the People Television. Now you have more than a voice.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, and we do have limited time to do this, but let's talk about the economy now. Nigeria's economic lifeline may have found a new anchor in the Dangote refinery, which officials say is saving the country over 10 billion naira or dollars annually in foreign exchange by cutting down fuel imports. The 650,000 barrels per day mega plant, hailed as Africa's largest, has already reduced Nigeria's dependence on foreign petroleum, slashing imports from Malta by nearly 60% in 2024. Industry leaders argue this is more than just an economic win. It's a geopolitical shift, positioning Nigeria as a regional energy hub while creating jobs and boosting GDP. Now, for ordinary Nigerians, the refinery's impact is visible at the pump, where recent price drops sparked relief, even if short-lived. But beneath the celebration lies controversy. Retailers and marketers warn that cheaper petrol prices may be unsustainable, pointing to fluctuating ex-depot rates and government policy reversals. But critics also question whether the refinery's dominance could create a monopoly, leaving consumers vulnerable to price shocks. While the refinery is praised as a national landmark, skeptics argue that Nigeria's energy salvation could morph into dependency on a single private enterprise. So we're back to this conversation around the Dangote refinery monopolizing the petroleum sector in Nigeria. And some will always argue that what is government doing? Government has refineries that has been moribund. But anyway, let's chime in on this one. I hope we have Dr. Wasiu Abiola with us. Dr. Wasiu. All right, so that's Comrade Destiny Anabulede. All right then. Well, we do have Shadrach Odubai with us from Benin. Well, Shadrach.
Yes.
Yes. Let's not talk about Edo State. Can we? Not talk about Edo State at this point. Let's talk about Dangote refinery. Let's talk about, the oil and gas sector. Let's talk about the conversation around it becoming a monopoly and what Nigerians are expecting. Nigerians are expecting more from the Dangote refinery, more from government. But even the refinery itself is saying, look, we don't even have crude to refine because the government of Nigeria has basically, sold its crude up front. But let's get your thoughts on this and then the fears and, how things can be done differently.
For me, I must congratulate and thank Dangote for this initiative. Many persons have said that Dangote is not a good businessman. He's a monopolist. He has strong monopolistic tendencies, and then the willingness to always want to dominate every industry to the detriment of the open market and the common man. But I strongly disagree because even the Nigerian government appears to be more monopolistic than Dangote, and the interests of the Nigerian government, which ordinarily ought to be in line with the interests of the people, over the years proven to be abortive and inconsequential. You see, this whole oil business, upstream, downstream structure for exportation, refinery, is just one huge business that is shrouded in secrecy. Where you have lots of political leaders and gladiators who have considered themselves as political overlords, principalities and powers in respective structures, and they have held Nigeria bound. Nigeria has about 4 refineries. None of them are functioning. We have about few other modular refineries. 2 was built in Edo State here. We are not talking about Edo. When those modular refineries asked for crude, you know what they said? The NFPC said crude is too precious to be given to modularies. That is to say, they are interested in carrying our petroleum product, taking it abroad to refine, and then shipping back the refined product to sell to us in dollars. That will tell you if this is a renter economy, this is a renter mentality, and Nigeria, being the giant of Africa, having survived so many years, still involves in enslaving its own people to its own God-given resources. The Nigerians cannot enjoy what God has given to them. It was be subjected to, because some people just believe that it's their business and must going to make money from it. This present administration, it's so sad that Bola Ahmed Tinubu that once thought, because I never supported campaign or voted for him, because I never saw him having the requisite capacity to make meaningful contributions. But for the fact that he was a Saturn, I haven't won. I felt, oh, this man for a long while, perhaps we'll see someone who they say is the Jagaban, is not under the control of any other political leader and master. He should be able to make strong decisions to at least destroy those cabals and those unions, those persons who have had Nigeria sway under the jugular. But all we saw was that he's simply rewriting the rules. What was bad became worse. The first day of office, he just shouted, first day gone. While we told Nigeria we have a heat of relief, it became bad, it became exacerbated. We moved from bad to worse. It's a huge challenge for us because today, Nigerians are not the ones bearing the bonds, bearing the burden of all the inadequacies and irregularities of the Nigerian oil sector. All they do is to push the cost to the average Nigerian, and all of those things catered for. So for Dangote coming on, we saw the resistance that was being put in place by those unionists. They say, oh, you must have union. We're trying to hound Dangote from functioning. But we thank God that it's functioning today. We are seeing the MRS filling station across the Nigerian nation states in dispensing Dangote crude oil. And we are hoping that sooner or later it will at least challenge the market, because we saw some price crashes. He was able to play some price game with them, and though I was thinking that the price game will continue for long in order to bully them to submission. And then the forex is ending for Nigeria to stabilize the dollar to exchange rate, because we all know that the Nigerian federal government have become so irresponsible that they spend money in dollar. How can we have a Nigerian nation where we have our currency in naira, but yet they choose to spend the dollars simply because they want to identify with other European and American nations? For me, it's irritating. It's a mark of irresponsibility. But that's what we are. That's what the APC has given to us, even though we believe that the best that can happen to Nigeria in the next coming years is to the detriment of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the end of APC.
Oh, that's what you wish for.
That's the best thing that will happen to Nigeria. Once APC is gone, APC is gone, 95% of Nigerian problem will be gone. Why the problem comes to them?
Well, we'll have to wait for elections, and those are wishes. But thank you very much, Comrade Odubai. Thank you very much. Now let's go to Comrade Destiny and Abulele. A lot of comrades. You guys speak with a lot of anger. A lot of comrades come out of Edo State. Comrade Destiny and Abulele, thank you very much for rejoining the conversation. We understand that the network took you out. Now let's talk about refinery in Nigeria. Prices have been up and down. Now it's resting at 800 and something in some places. In some other places, it's about 910 naira per liter. And Dangote also has its 4,000 CNG trucks to distribute fuel across the nation. But some still have fears of the refinery monopolizing the sector in Nigeria. What are your thoughts on this one as we wrap up this conversation?
Yeah, Mr. Moses, let me again appreciate you for at least readmitting me into the discussion. You see, over time, we have becoming a nation that is solely, resting. Before the advent of oil or discovery of oil, we were one living, resting on agriculture. To cast our mind back to early 70s and all of that, the cocoa and the groundnut and whatever, the palm and all of that. As we speak very just now, we are not diversifying. That is a problem. See, for me, at times when the issue of refinery and all of that is being raised, I'm a little bit skeptical in commenting, because I don't see any progress in it, with utmost humility. At any rate, at a point, they talked about this modular refinery at a time. I think I can still remember very vividly. I was still in the council there. there was this cry and this quest for let's have model. But as we speak very just now in this country, not even a singular model like refinery that is what. So we are not asking ourselves the basic fundamentals. We are not asking ourselves. We cannot just rely on solely rest all our interest in one entity. It's a single person monopolizing the system. I'm not castigating him, but that is the system that he meant, and the present administration that some of us thought that we were able to do SYC, taking it from where he met it and liberalize it.
Comrade.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Unfortunately, we are out of time. And talking about diversifying, I would have loved us to, continue on that path, because just the other day I was listening to some officials from the Malaysian embassy and officials from Malaysia talking about bringing palm nuts into Nigeria to help Nigerians, develop the palm industry. And I just shook my head. This is where we've gotten to. When Malaysia itself took palm nuts from Nigeria years back, and now they're bringing it back to help us develop our own economy. Interesting times we are living in Nigeria. But thank you very much. Unfortunately, we're out of this conversation, but we'd like for you to join us again at 10 o'clock as we go into the papers discussing issues on the cover pages of the dailies. We would like for you to join us again. Well, thank you very much, Destiny and Nabulele. Of course, he's former executive chairman of the Southwest Local Government Council, former member of Edo State House of Assembly, and former president of Conference of Non-Governmental Organization, Congress. He's also a political affairs commentator, human rights advocate, and yes, an activist as well. Well, thank you very much for your time and your contribution. We must say a very big thank you to Dr. Moshood Wasiu Abiola, who is a public affairs commentator, and also Asim Adams, Esquire, who is former spokesperson, Chief Beatrice Etubo, Peter Obi Campaign Organization, Labour Party, Rivers State 2023, and the man who has been speaking very passionately about Edo State and basically attacking the governor, Monday Okpabolo. I'm talking about Honorable Shadrach Odubai, SA Youth Affairs to former governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen, for your time and your contribution on the program. Well, that's it on the show. I am Moses Humphrey. Join us again at 10 for Newspaper Review.
And I'm Fina Okechukwu. Enjoy your weekend and endeavor to be a patriotic citizen.
I am Chukwuma. See you again at 10 o'clock. Bye for now.
We encourage you to click on the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Voice of the People TV. Also follow us on all our social media platforms. We are at VOP Live. Visit our website www.vop.ng for fresh and trending news.
One man got a medium to be heard.
This particular administration, they were coming unprepared.
It's not a bad thing to renovate the president's lodge.
Through top-notch programming, unbiased reportage of news, sports, business, entertainment, and cultural documentaries. Voice of the People 90.3 FM became a symbol for 21st century media. And now, a new baby is born. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV, youthful, full of vigor and penchant for excellence in the continent's media space, exposing the wrongs, applauding the rights, dissecting the news without fear or favor, through factual and accurate stories and contents.
Corruption kills three things that makes a society.
Representing the interests of the people and giving them a voice. Voice of the People TV is here to stay towards building a fair society. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television, truly a voice for the people. Do you want your voice to be heard? Do you know that you matter in the scheme of things? The People's Voice, the show where ordinary citizens take center stage as we discuss the biggest stories that affect you and I. With you in mind, we facilitate lively discussions, debates, and interviews on the topics that matter most to you and I, from social justice to economic empowerment, education to healthcare, governance, and more, tackling tough topics and amplifying your voice. Join the conversation and make your voice count. The People's Voice. Make your voice count. Are you ready for the extraordinary? Something big is happening on your screen. Introducing VOP TV. Now streaming on SLTV channel 264. From breaking news to captivating conversations, news analysis, giving you all sides to the story. We bring in-depth discussions on the issues that matter, from politics to sports, entertainment, and lifestyle. VOP TV on SLTV channel 264. Join us as we redefine what television means to you. Voice of the People Television. VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice.
This is Health Check, your weekly guide to better living, smarter choices, and trusted answers. From everyday wellness to urgent health issues, we've got you covered. Health Check, only on Voice of the People Television, where your health has a voice.
Join us as we drive into the world of politics through insightful interviews with prominent political figures, both serving and former governors, ministers, senators, legislators, party chieftains, activists, and analysts. Get first-hand information into the decision-making processes that affect our daily lives. Highly engaging one-hour program that brings political discourse into focus.
I am Chukwuma Okoro.
Political Lens, Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. Join us. The red carpets, awards, the razzmatazz, music, fashion, interviews, and more. Spotlight on Voice of the People Television. Let's feed you with all the juicy stories in the global entertainment space, bringing you the glitz and glamour as it is hot. Stay tuned to Spotlight, 1 p.m. Monday to Friday. Spotlight on VOP TV. Entertainment like never before.
Behind every broken desk lies a broken promise. Education shapes the nations. But who is asking the right questions? Introducing Edu Dialogue, the show that goes beyond the surface, exposes the cracks, the corruption, and the silence in Nigeria's education system. Edu Dialogue, Saturdays, 3 p.m., only on VOP TV. We break the biggest stories, from missing funds to policy failures. We ask the tough questions and demand real answers. Edu Dialogue, this Saturday, 3 p.m. on Voice of the People Television.
In a world where truth is the ultimate power and opinions scream the loudest, it's time to wade through the noise.
Hunger no get tribe! Hunger no get religion!
And scan the human interest and trending topics that matter. Stay tuned to The Issues, your plug to the stories making the buzz, from politics to science and technology, social justice, and more. Let's tackle the tough questions and expose the truth. The Issues on Voice of the People Television, Mondays to Fridays, 8 to 9 p.m. The Issues. Don't just react, understand.
Well, thank you very much for joining us again. Now, this is Newspaper Review. I am Moses Humphrey, and Chukuma Okoro is here. Together, we'll be doing this. He will also be analyzing. And we have Dele Fanimo joining the conversation, public affairs commentator. And also, Barrister Asim Adams stays back as well. Barrister, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And I do hope the network will allow us go to Benin, where Comrade Destiny and Abilele is standing by. Well, thank you very much, Comrade Destiny, for staying back for this one as well.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, so let's dive into it. We have the papers and the conversation, of course, we are very familiar with. I would like to start off with, it's basically the story of insecurity. That's what we have in all the dailies. It makes cover page in most of the dailies. So we'll just touch on it and then delve into other issues. So these are the headlines here. Business Day has its big story, and it's Trump jolts Tinubu to act on insecurity as FG rolls out measures to contain attacks. Trump jolts Tinubu to act on insecurity as federal government rolls out measures to contain attacks. And then Safe Schools Project stalls. That was from Business Day, but from The Punch, Safe Schools Project stalls in 30 states as abductions rise. States fail to release co-funding. Senate begins probe of 145 billion naira Safe Schools Fund. Ododo confirms bandits' relocation to Kogi. Okay. And if you check out the cover page of this day newspaper as well, still on insecurity. In fact, they have more than one story on the cover page. It says, insecurity, Tinubu names Ribadu to lead US-Nigeria Joint Working Committee. Tuga, Tunji Ojo, Abubakar, General Oluyede Egbetokun also on the team. Tasks them on all agreements across sectors. Onaika urges Tinubu to equip current security operatives for better performance. PDP, Niger kidnapping, a sad development. And on top of that one, bandits kidnapped 7 mourners in Abuja, 24 others in Niger community. Withdrawn to Senate, over 12,000 killed. 420 communities attacked in Plateau. House begins inquiry into insecurity in nation's capital. Faulty $460 million CCTV project. Faulty $460 million. How do you invest $460 million in CCTV project and say it is faulty? Interesting. The Guardian says armed attacks intensify as Tinubu okays US-Nigeria security plan. Now, these are the headlines, gentlemen. So basically, it's the story of insecurity. That's what Nigerians have been talking about for about 2 weeks now. About 2 weeks now. Now, you're fresh on the table. So let's start with you. Let's have you dish out first, Mr. Dele Fanimo.
Well, talking about those headlines, I'm particularly interested in where there is a joint committee on the fight against insecurity. You have the CDS, the NSA.
The NSA leading.
And some critical ministers, the Minister of Interior and all that. Well, it's a confirmation that there is likely to be a sort of collaborative effort between America and Nigeria on the fight against insecurity. And it's a welcome development, as I know. And maybe there will be pushback now that America is interested in this politically motivated and economic-induced insurgency across the country. And I was wondering last night when I was thinking about the whole thing. I said, why must we always be reactive? Can't we for once be proactive and get to the root of this matter and try to cage these people rather than allow them to strike before you start running after them? And I hope the new initiative would address that. Because these people, they don't just fly from heaven like UFOs to attack and retreat. They take off from certain parts of the country, particularly contiguous states, to a state where they are going to wreak this havoc. Why can't we use superior intelligence while they are planning? I've seen it happen elsewhere. At the stage of planning, forces will strike, dismantle them, and come to tell us later that this is why we struck. But here in Nigeria, we wait for criminals to commit crime before we start chasing them. And most times, with all the political shenanigans going on, we don't get to the root of the matter. Criminals are released. Those who didn't commit as much crime are punished. And so it's a kind of incentive for these criminals, wherever they are. They are so brazen, they are so daring, they want to attack at any point in time because they know that their own life is safe. And whereas the victims are the ones that bear the brunt. So that's why I said I'm interested in that particular. Let's see how far this can go. And I'm sure that for now, we don't need press releases from this effort. We don't need press conferences, international world conferences, or whatever they call it. We don't need it. We want to see action. We want to sleep with our two eyes closed, wherever we are in this country. We want to travel interstate, intrastate, without that fear that anybody can just jump on the road with AK-47 and take everybody hostage into the forest and then begin to talk about ransom and whatever. Look at that venerable that was killed 3 days ago. After paying ransom, you killed him and just announced to his family that his decomposing body is somewhere that you go and pick. And the wife and the house help, they are still in captivity as we speak. And we have security around us in this country. It's so sad.
So sad indeed. Go ahead.
You know, what I want to say with due respect is that a lot of people just think that this problem started today. The issue of insecurity has become a cancer. A canker worm that has eaten deep into the fabrics of the nation or Nigeria. And we have failed to plan. That is the problem. These things did not just originate today, didn't start today. But because of the fact that we have not planned as a nation, I want to state with due respect that in 2015, one of the reasons Jonathan was taken out of government was similar situation. I don't know between his era and Tinubu's era, which one is worse. But I remember that 18 months to that general election, we had this cacophony of voices, dissident voices, insurgency, to the extent that the police headquarters in Abuja was bombed. This day, paper, newspaper, whatever was bombed. Chibok girls were, abducted. So many other things, like, clergies were abducted and murdered brutally. The same thing is replaying itself. It then means that if it has resurrected, more this time, there's a reason for that. What are the reasons? These are the things the government, has not been able to, tackle. And one of those things has to do with, number one, unemployment. Number two, it has to do with the fact that the Nigeria security apparatus and apparatchik, they are in limbo. They are not doing what they are supposed to do. These particular agencies ought to share intelligence, gather intelligence, share this intelligence among themselves to nip some of these things in the bud. But they never do none of these ones. The other one is this. If you look at the areas that have been ravaged mainly by this insurgency, banditry, and terrorism, you find that there's no government presence. It's difficult to find, areas that you tell me that Eruku, for instance, we have profiled Eruku, and we find that there's no government presence in that particular area. There's no security presence. People are just living on their own. There is no, protection. There's no security around them. And what do you expect? So they now become vulnerable. And that's why you see the terrorists and bandits, choose those vulnerable areas that lack, government protection or presence to begin to, create this their mayhem and create problem, for the insurgency. The other one is this. For a very long time, even during the Jonathan era, when this was, cascading and exacerbating, we suggested that to stem this so that there will be no future occurrence, that the Nigerian, government at that time or the constitution has to be tinkered with to introduce what they call community policing or even state police, as the case may be. The reason why we were advocating for such was because of the fact that for every territory taken, there is a local government there. The bandits cannot operate on air. The bandits operate from a locality. Either they use it as their camp base or they use it as their launching a pad, as the case may be. What have we done about it? We have not done anything about all those things. What we do, like my colleague here said, is we take reactive measures, not proactive measures. Let me tell Nigerians, if you think that insurgency and banditry, terrorism will end with this Tinubu government and maybe America collaborating without all these things we put in place, you are just kidding yourself. I believe that until and unless these things are put in place, then you cannot go down well with us. The last thing on my list is this, because it's something I have discussed before. That was during Jonathan time. Punitive measures. Now, how do you arrest, bandits, terrorists? Kabiru Sokoto, for instance. Wadume, for instance. These are people who are known to have killed, they have murdered. And even the court said so, as the case may be. You let them off the hook. If you make laws and there are no punitive measures, as the case may be, more of those people will rear their ugly heads. That is why you see now, Wadume is there, is a chief now. You look at Kabiru Sokoto, bring up and down. So a new man and a new form, Tuji now came up. And that is what has emboldened them, because there are no punitive measures being taken against any of those that have been taken. I want to ask a question. If you gave Nnamdi Kanu life sentence or whatever the case may be, which of the terrorists that has been arrested has been punished and given life imprisonment or even death sentence, as the case may be? Why can't we make a law? What is the Senate waiting for? For instance, to say that if a bandit or a terrorist is caught, the family members of that particular bandit or terrorist that was arrested or caught will be eliminated. It might not be a very a harsh law, because iron sharpened iron. Even if we have to apply the Nebuchadnezzar law and the eye for an eye kind of whatever to stem this for now, I think Nigeria need to take drastic action. If you are petting the question, for all these things I've raised so far, if the government do not tackle the root cause of all these things, then we are joking as a country. It will not stop. That is why you see terrorists, for instance, are emboldened. Now they are even coming up. How can you tell me that a man like Sheikh Gumi is walking the streets of Nigeria, breathing Nigerian freedom of free air, when he is openly supporting terrorists, when he has gone out to meet them and begin to say he knows their harder, that he has negotiated with them, and he's even openly advocating that the terrorists or bandits, whatever, should be considered and be given some incentives for them to go back and integrate to Nigeria. If it was a bishop that was making such scathing remarks and incendiary remarks, supporting IPOB, as case may be, I am telling you that by now the DSS and NIA would have been interviewing him or grilling him or interrogating him. So if the government does not take punitive measures against those perceived as those who are sponsoring, supporting terrorism and banditry, it will begin to come up. I have followed most of the people who have spoken on this part of Israel since 2015, about 10 years ago. They have been consistent supporting the issues of terrorism and those who perpetuate them on the guise of religious affiliation as case. And government has not done anything about it. A young man was arrested the other time that they said he wanted to go and negotiate with terrorists. And when he went there, monies were in exchange. DSS paraded him. Where is that? What is happening to the young man today? What is happening in Kaduna? The man is in Kaduna. What is happening to him? Has he been jailed? Has he been punished? Has he been executed by public spying squad? So if you don't take those kind of attention, what do you think that will happen? We are just petting it. If you like, you bring America. I support America to come in, but for 10 years period, they should stay in Nigeria. If they stay here and go back, at the end of the day, it will still be the same problem that we are going to be. They just come in here and create more problems, as the case may be. So, Nigerian government, especially the Tinubu government, it's not by saying 11,000 people, policemen to go and guard. Look at the root causes that I have listed, and those must be followed. I can release them, if you want to take them down, because we are here, to ventilate and advise government. That is my duty, as the case may be, as a citizen of Nigeria. I'm so, I'm not plausible when I see, killings. Reverend fathers being murdered in broad daylight. For me, it's chilling. I'm not in government, but I feel so sad and unhappy. And if I had the means, I would have been wearing my armor right now to go to the forest and maybe begin to, seek justice for people that have been slaughtered unjustly. It's so sad.
And we pray it doesn't come to that, individuals will just decide to go into the forest and start to, fight. Well, you want to react, or let's take reaction.
Let's go to
yes,
him.
before we come to you, let's take reaction from Comrade Destiny and Abolele. And I hear that Dr. Abiola Moshood has also joined the conversation. Thank you very much for joining. And Comrade Odubai, yes, I hear that you've also joined the conversation. It's a full house this morning. Well, Comrade Destiny and Abolele, let's take your reaction. If you want, I could go through the headlines very quickly again for you.
Mr. Humphrey and
okay. Okoro. Now, while we wait for you to
I'm on
your mic. Okay. Well, if you know, well, you may go ahead, please.
Okay. You see, let me appreciate my elders at the studio there. I think as a people, we try to confuse, being, busy to be productive, and at times we equally confuse that movement connotes productive. Otherwise, the madman on the streets would have been far better than many of us that are still having their sanity. What am I trying to say? It is very straightforward. The bottom line of this whole thing is simple. For me, the issue of employing or recruiting 200,000 blah 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 is fantastic. But we all know that there are modern gadgets on how to counter crime and criminalities all over the world. You made mention of that, the issue of hundreds of millions that have been budgeted for CCTV cameras in our street or street lights. They are nowhere to be found, or perhaps it's faulty all over the world. I remember very vividly.
$460 million
beautiful
budgeted.
I remember very vividly when I went to
faulty at this time.
Yes, Mr. Humphrey, I remember very vividly when I visited my cousin in Holland. I was body trained to see a friend, which is little bit far from where he was. We entered the same train with his own governor. He told me, said, "Bro, look at this. This is my governor," without any security. It's because of the failed system. The system is failed, and the system we are currently occupying, it's a system laced with lies, and we are being economical with the truth. That is the gospel truth. Until we sit back and begin to tell ourselves the basic truth, we are not getting out of this quagmire. Conundrum. We are not getting out of it. We must endeavor to call a spade, no matter what it's called. I was a council chairman. I was at the time.
Okay.
You can go and verify. Go to my just Southwest. I never used to kill police. I was out. At the time, my uncle called me and said, Chairman, this is how the hire be done. I said, no. Even some person was saying, he don't want to pick up. And I said, how much is it? Please, you can be giving it to the DPO. I was assigned. He was there. What asked of the Southwest? At times, I dropped myself to the office. I was called, no, this is against blah, 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 blah. I said, what? I said, because I'm not free. So it is the system. Our system, it is the way it's laced. And until we'll look at it and begin to cross the T's and dot the I's. If you like, employ 100,000, create state policing, and create local government, whatever, call it whatever name, will be rigmaroling. So for me, this morning, those that are at the end of affairs, they must be seen to be sincere.
All right.
They are not sincerity of purpose. My elders in the studio, they've said so many things. It was in this country not too long ago. A governor said before the kidnap, that there was an intelligence report. And again, the army that was stationed there, who gave them the order to leave.
That's
as we speak very just, nobody has. No, they've not explained to Nigerians.
Who gave them the orders to leave?
Who gave them the orders? Who ordered them to leave? As we speak, no heads has been put on the Golgotha. None. Nobody has been fired. And you want us, and we are here being economical with the truth. Again,
okay.
I'm coming, sir. Let me learn with this thought. Let me learn with this thought. All our security formations, with utmost humility, the DSS has now becoming the top wing of the APC government. The top wing, I am the one saying it. Because I'm talking from experience. All the security formations, they are in bed with contracts and money. They have abandoned their constitutional duty, their constitutional responsibility. And one of my elders in the studio said something just on that. There are some communities where you don't even have the president of the security agents or the president of government. It is true. What are we doing? And you can see the rest members and those in the Abuja, they are already crying foul. If your hands are clean, what would you? I said, Destiny, or Ayeno and Nabuleli, when I was a council chairman, you can go and verify. Go and ask.
All right then. Thank you very much.
Let me learn with this tosser. Few weeks after my resumption, or almost a month, few posts from my council, they kidnapped my secondary school classmates. Few from the council secretariat. I was really tired. I met with the army commander in my state, with the police commissioner, director of BSA. They visited my local government on my own, not with the help of the governor. Can go and verify. They came and they granted me approved an army post. And throughout my tenure, go and verify again, there was no single kidnapping in my local government. I equipped the vigilante I met on ground. I bought vehicle, bought arms and ammunition. So if we have sincerity of purpose, if we want to live a life that our children and history will be remembered, so we must endeavor. Many of us are in bed with money. All we go into politics is to amass wealth, not the passion. The passion is not there.
That's what we see happening with our politicians. The kind of politicians we have in Nigeria right now, a lot of them just want to amass money for themselves. Dr. Moshood Abiola, I might just go through the headlines again for the benefit of you, because I understand you just joined the conversation, and also for the benefit of our viewers. Insecurity, Tinubu names Ribado to lead U.S.-Nigeria Joint Working Committee. Tuga, Tunji Ojo, Abubakar, General Oluyede Egbetokun also on the team. Task them on all agreements across sectors. Onayeko urges Tinubu to equip current security operatives for better performance. And also, we have PDP, Niger kidnapping, a sad development. And this headline here, this one makes me chuckle, really. The rider to the headline, makes me chuckle, and I'm going to take it. It says, bandits kidnap 7 mourners in Abuja, 24 others in Niger community, move Twank to Senate, over 12,000 killed, 420 communities attacked in Plateau. And then this House begins inquiry into insecurity in the nation's capital, talking about 460 million CCTV project. When will somebody answer for this? Is it when they leave office and then you start to work against the government in power? Then EFCC will come after you and ask you to answer questions like we see now with former Governor Timipre Silva, where he's asked to answer questions for monies taken during his tenure. Oh well, Dr. Abiola Moshood, let's have your take on this one.
Well, it is sad that insecurity has now become the order of the day, kidnapping every time. It is quite funny. It's not something that is palatable to the hearing of all. And I want to see situation whereby the government move away from active to being futuristic and predicting crimes before they actually occur. And this CCTV camera is of interest to me because this was actually during the Jonathan era. The CCTV camera project started during the Jonathan era, and it was actually funded by a foreign loan, if I'm not mistaken. And up to date, that project has not seen the light of the day. What I'm aware is that some individuals in the government actually pocketed that money, and then they damn the consequence that nothing will happen to them. And up to date, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Now in Abuja now, anybody can do anything, believing that nobody is monitoring him or her, and it is sad. It is sad. So I want to see government making an inquiry to that. If House of Rep has opened an inquiry into it, fine and good. But lest I forget, my senior brother in the studio was talking about Gumi making incendiary comment, provocative comment, defending bandit, terrorists, and he's walking free. He's right. He's right. I like to see Gumi arrested and locked up for good. But the same thing have to apply to Peter Obi. There's no difference in what Peter Obi is doing with IPOP and what Gumi is doing with bandits and Boko Haram. These two people, what they have in common is that they defend their own terrorists. They defend their own terrorists. Why IPOB is busy killing monarchs, is killing religious leaders, is killing politicians, is killing market people. They are imposing terror on the harmless people of Southeast, imposing Monday as no work day, a day that's supposed to be the most productive day of the week. You are forbidding people from coming out, and anyone that dare come out, you kill them, you burn them. And Peter Obi has the audacity to be defending these terrorists on national TV.
Do you understand that IPOB has dissociated itself? IPOB dissociated itself from the activities of those unknown gunmen. They've largely dissociated themselves from the activities of unknown gunmen. Those
I can give you a recent comment, a video made recently by Peter Obi, where he defend the activities of IPOB.
He made the video recently in detention.
I said we don't know.
No, I'm asking a question. He made the video while in detention?
I'm talking about Peter Obi defending the activities of IPOB.
Okay. All right then. Yeah, well. Comrade Dubai, let's have your contribution. Okay.
What is good for the kids is good for Ganda.
Sauce for the goose, sauce for Ganda.
Moshood is not sincere. It's not sincere with utmost humility.
I'm sorry, Comrade Destiny and Abelele. There are certain comments you don't need to respond to. This is one of such comments. Just let it stay. People understand what the truth of the matter is.
Thank you very much.
Now, the point is that all of us as Nigerians, we hold Nigeria, our nation, that duty to forbid evil. When you see something, you say something. Either it is OPC in Southwest, either is IPOB in the Southeast, either is banditry in the Northeast, either is terrorism, Boko Haram, bandits in the Northwest and Boko Haram in the Northeast. All of us, we must expose the criminals among us.
All right.
Take for example, many times we don't have the boldness to call out the bandits that we have in the Plateau and Benue. We all have, we have been living on the guise that it is all the banditry in the Middle Belt are carried out by the Fulani herdsmen. Are we aware that there are bandits, there are criminals among the thieves, there are bandits among the lanterns, among Ibirums, there are bandits among them? So are we interested in the sentiment of the security, or we're actually interested in solving the problem that is comforting us?
Well, Nigerians are talking about solving the problem. Nigerians are talking about solving the problem of insecurity. You're the one who is mentioning the different tribes involved in this. Because the conversation that Nigerians have been having.
Because each of these tribes, actually have bandits among them.
Dr. Moshood, a lot of Nigerians have been saying, let's deal with insecurity. And you know, even though largely fingers have been pointed at the headers, the gun-wielding people. But you are the one who's mentioning other tribes in Nigeria.
My concern is that we should be focused on the solution. If we are focused on the solution, you must be
we are looking for a solution. That's exactly why we're having this conversation.
Is biased.
Analyze
your problem.
Okay.
With utmost humility. It's just biased.
That's his own opinion, Comrade Destiny. And
that's his own opinion.
He has a right to his opinion.
But I'm saying that our solution.
Well, thank you very much.
You know, the ESN or IPOP people like Shegumi, for me, it's uncharitable. That is my own opinion. It's uncharitable. And I don't think that we need to go that low for us to now begin to put two of them on the same platter. For me, they are not on the same ground. I've listened to people be, spoke on the issue concerning Nnamdi Kanu. He has been very objective about it. He has been very objective. He has never supported the killings, etc., that were perpetrated in the Southeast. And there's a mission. But the other one, I don't know exactly what they are doing. So I believe what should be done is that let us be very objective in our analysis of all these issues.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Barrister Adams. I would like to weigh in on the issue in the discussion, and it's about the insecurity in Nigeria. And I would like to talk about the U.S. I would like to talk about the committee, that has been set up to interface with the United States of America. We are a committee setting up nation. We are always setting up committees. I recall that when the water killings happened, the president managed to, after much pressure from the Nigerian people, managed to go to Plateau State, Benue or Plateau. I think it's Benue State. And
during the water crisis.
He went to Benue. He went to Benue, but he was unable to get to Yelwata. So when he was leaving, he now set up a committee to be headed by former governor of Benue State, who is the current secretary to the government of the Federation, George Akume. And up until now, we have not heard anything from that committee. We are a nation that is, we are always setting up committees. Don't be surprised at the Akume committee, after like 6 months, we set up another committee to review the work of that committee. Now, we have set up a body to interface with the United States of America. I align my thoughts with that of Barrister Adams until the underlying issues, until the fundamental issues are dealt with. America coming here might even, if they come with footprints, it might be a problem, because if you go back, you recall what happened in Afghanistan, what happened in Iraq and all of that, because the terrorists are also going to work against them. And let us also not lose sight of the fact that in all of this, there are foreigners, there are countries that are interested in establishing these terrorist footprints here in Nigeria. So they are going to keep sponsoring them. Don't lose sight of the fact that what is going on in Yemen, might also happen here. I'm telling you that there are foreign powers that are interested in destabilizing Nigeria. So in all of this, the government needs to be proactive. If we want to solve this problem, what it takes is political will. And I've been asking, how much is political will? Where do we buy this? From which market can we buy political will? Because it always comes in our discussions, political will, political will. Political will means doing what is right, not caring whose ox is God. When the president says, look, I have changed service chiefs, what mandate is he giving or does he give to the service chiefs? To go and route out these people. And we hear that when the Nigerian army is overpowering these terrorists, we hear somebody give them order to pull back. Why? That is the lack of political will. Ceasefire. So if the president wants to demonstrate political will, he should get to the root of the matter. Nigerians want to know. Adams Oshomole was on the floor of the Senate. He said, Nigerians want to know who gave that order of pullback. That is what is called political will. And if we continue to pepper over all of this, my brother, we go nowhere. We can't make progress. We know everybody understands what is going on in Nigeria. So, until we start speaking truth to power, that is one time that we can solve this problem. We have the power, we have the resources. Pulling out 11,000 policemen from VIPs is not going to solve the problem. Are you going to deploy them to the forest or across the country? They are not even enough to go through the forest in the country. We have the military that is strong enough to rout out these terrorists. And until we have that political will to say, look, let us do what is right, we'll just be running a circle show.
All right, then. Thank you very much, Chukwuma Okoro, for your contribution there. Comrade Odubai, are you still with us? Okay, I think we should just, dive into another conversation now. We do hope the issue of insecurity will be dealt with in the coming days, and so we'll stop talking about it because we've spoken so much about the issue of insecurity in Nigeria. Let's see. Now, some of the headlines. Headline here. Reps votes on Constitution review on December 10. Let's check out the riders to that one. Probes $460 million worth Abuja CCTV. Okay, yes. Reps votes on Constitution review December 10. Probes $460 million worth Abuja CCTV project. Now, to go a little deeper into this, I'd like the constitutional lawyer in our midst to react to this one. But let's go a little deeper into the story. Now, the House of Representatives may cast its votes on the ongoing review of the 1999 Constitution on December 10. That is 12 days away, about 12 days away. Now, the Deputy Speaker and Chairman of the House Committee on Constitution Review, Benjamin Kalu, made this announcement yesterday. Meanwhile, the ad hoc committee of the House has begun an investigation into the non-functionality of the $460 million worth closed-circuit television CCTV project intended to monitor activities in the Federal Capital Territory. And speaking during plenary, Kalu said the chamber was likely to dedicate 3 consecutive legislative days to conclude debate on the proposed amendment before taking a final position the following week. Barrister Asim Adams, Constitution review. What are the things you expect? Basically, what are your thoughts on this one? It's likely going to be December 10. So.
That's what they said, and
some have said the Constitution is not a problem; it's the implementation of the laws in there.
That is what I believe. Making enactments without observance, makes no sense at all. When you have a constitution that people do not observe, even the executive arm of government, legislative arm of government, judicature, none of them observe, the tenets of the Constitution. Then what is the essence of making the law? Now, in my own opinion, what I feel is that for the review they want to do, it's not every minute of the day you come out and just want to go and review, Constitution. The last amendment that was done in the Constitution, what effect did it bring to good governance in Nigeria? I scarcely could find any reason why it was amended. Now, we look at some cardinal points that we needed, that one, which we have echoed. Number one is this, Section 2 sub 1. That talks about Nigeria not being indissoluble and indissolvable. Why can't we amend that particular section to say that we can have a referendum for us to sit down and talk again? Since the generality of Nigerians, or even 80 to 90% of Nigerians, have been talking about Nigeria being one indivisible entity. Is it possible? Is there any way we can renegotiate our coming together? That is a particular pivotal section I believe that they would have looked at. Number two is the issue of Section 10 of the 1999 Constitution. It talks about secularity of Nigeria. How can you say that Nigeria is a secular state, that no particular state can foist a religion on the other, but you now empower some to do what they call Sharia courts and the rest of them? Section 277, etc. Why should that be? Is that not in conflict, with that Section 10 as the case may be? Then we have looked at this cardinal point of Section 14 sub 2b that talks about security and welfare. But you look at that Section 14 sub 2b of the 1999 Constitution, it's not justiciable. We cannot even go to court and challenge. For instance, my own little state, Edo State, the governor is not doing well. I challenge the governor. Even through impeachment, yes, we can remove him. Why can't they amend it that if I go to court and I challenge the governor for non-performance, and the court now give a decision that, yes, truly, my governor is not performing, he has to exit the seat. Why can't I have such right to do? That is what we say. That is that chapter 2. You know what chapter 2 is what governance is all about. Chapter 2 of the 1999 Constitution is what governance is all about. Local government, state, federal. That chapter 2 is key, is pivotal to anybody that is taking over power to rule Nigeria, as case may be. That is Section 14 sub 2, security and welfare. So if my governor or my president is not, giving me security, and majority of us now go to court and say, look, we are tired of what is happening here. The president will have to resign. Or we call the National Assembly to make sure that the president or the governor resign for his inability to secure us and provide for us welfare, as case may be. So we are saying that that particular chapter should be taken to chapter 4 of the 1999 Constitution so that it can be justiciable, as case may be. Then we now go to this revenue sharing formula 162 that has become the bane. Why should the federal government, for this time, be possessing 55% of the common till, whatever comes in, as the case may be, including VAT as the rest of all these things? Now making states beggars to now go to Abuja. For instance, Rivers State, Bayelsa, a Delta that produce or gives or supply about 86% resources to the federal ports. We still go to Abuja to begin to go and beg for money to develop their state. Whereas there's resources in their state that they can exploit, explore, and now maybe pay tax to the federal government, as the case may be. Those areas should be looked at. We are looking at so many other things. Number 4 on my list is that Section 285, which is the 1999 Constitution, that talks about tribunal. That is election tribunal, a presidential election tribunal. Why is it that they cannot tinker with it and say for any election that has taken place in Nigeria, before any president should be sworn in, the president or the governor must have concluded all the cases going to the tribunal, and the Supreme Court, any other court, has taken final decision before anybody can be sworn in. It can be tinkered with. That can be done. Then we look at other areas. There are so many, but I found none of them in that particular thing. The other one I have, why is it that I gave birth to my kids in Lagos here? But when they say local government of origin, they go to Edo State, thousands of kilometers to go and get a letter of their local government of origin because that's where their father is from. Why is this so? Why is it that I cannot even contest election in Lagos if I'm popular? Why can't I contest election in Enugu State or Enugu if I'm popular? Why should it be that a child who was born and is 50 years old today and is a grown-up man, they say local government of origin, he has to go back to Edo. He has never been to Edo, but he was born in Shomolu local government area, in Lagos here. So why should that be? These are questions should be asking. The other one we are talking about is the judicature, the judiciary. Why is it that, why can't they tinker with a situation where the Chief Justice of Nigeria, the appointment will be by the NJC, without input from the president and the legislature? If the president can be elected independently, the legislature can appoint their own speaker and senior president without input from the judiciary. Why can't the judiciary appoint who is going to lead the judiciary? These are things to be looking at. The other one we're talking about is this, about the marginalization. Why can't regionalism be reintroduced so that a region like Southeast, South can come together? Whatever they bring in there, they develop it for their own benefit or whatever, then send the other one to the center, so that the presidency will not be too powerful that it will ride roughshod over us. The other last one, in my opinion, there are many. Section 306 will be amended.
I thought you said 4.
Yes, this
I didn't even know you had the ninth one.
Section 306 will be amended. Not a president sitting in Abuja and suspend a governor in Rivers State or suspend a governor in whatever because of a state of emergency. But it cannot declare state of emergency in Nigeria or northern Nigeria, where terrorists and bandits have ravaged or half of Nigeria, heading this way at their roughshod. Why should it be? So that is the area the NAS should look at. That the president, yes, you can declare state of emergency, but you cannot collapse an institution like the governorship position and the House of Assembly because you were both elected. So these are things we have to look at. But I'm not sure they are in that particular list, as the case may be. So what is the Fakar Chibolet amendment they are doing on a daily basis? Is it a jamboree? Is it for you to begin to go there and begin to cocoon yourself while you are pepper souping and jollofing? Then you now tell us that next year again you want to amend the election. I don't understand. The Constitution. You want to amend Constitution again. So the three amendments we have done, what has it enhanced the governance, as case may be? I will rest my case here because I have so many of them. And there's so many, but I don't want to go. Let me give one time to talk.
Time to talk? We don't have time anymore. The time no more time.
I'm so sorry. I say it's an area that
yes, of course.
Obviously, I'm written on this and they want. Anyway,
I didn't even know you had a list. I just thought you would just react to the question, but the list came out of almost nowhere. Well, this is where we have to drop.
Before you hang on,
I'm so sorry, please.
Barrister, the peppering and jollofing. Can I add it to my lexicon?
I like it.
Well, this is where we have to draw the curtain. We must appreciate everyone joined virtually. Comrade Dubai, Comrade Denabulele, Dr. Moshood Abiola. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Daily Fanimo, thank you very much for your contribution here.
I'm also a comrade.
No, you're not a comrade. You're not a comrade. Barrister Asim Adams, thank you very much for your contribution. Chukuma Okoro, thank you as well for your contribution. And he makes a comeback later tonight at 6 p.m. on Political Lens.
Yes, and I'll be joined by Dr. Peter Anosike. We'll travel around Nigeria to bring you interesting stories. Join me there and it promises to be quite interesting.
All right, there you have it. And that's it on Newspaper Review. I am Moses Humphrey, wishing you a beautiful Friday. Bye for now.
We encourage you to click on the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Voice of the People TV. Also follow us on all our social media platforms. We are at VOPTV Live. Visit our website www.vop.ng for fresh and trending news. Also watch us live on SLTV channel 264. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television.
This is African News on Voice of the People Television, where we don't just bring you the news, we bring you Africa's heartbeats, the policies that shapes our world, and the economy that determines our future. African News on Voice of the People Television. Stay with us.
From the views on the street,
we go to bed empty hunger,
to the blaring horns of a hustling city. The loudest voices of the common man got a medium to be heard.
This particular administration, they were coming unprepared.
It's not a bad thing to renovate the president's lodge.
Through top-notch programming, unbiased reportage of news, sports, business, entertainment, and cultural documentaries. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, became a symbol for 21st century media. And now, a new baby is born. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV, youthful, full of vigor and penchant for excellence in the continent's media space, exposing the wrongs, applauding the rights, dissecting the news without fear or favor, through factual and accurate stories and contents.
Corruption kills three things that makes a society.
Representing the interests of the people and giving them a voice. Voice of the People TV is here to stay towards building a fair society. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television, truly a voice for the people. Do you want your voice to be heard? Do you know that you matter in the scheme of things? The People's Voice, the show where ordinary citizens take center stage as we discuss the biggest stories that affect you and I. With you in mind, we facilitate lively discussions, debates, and interviews on the topics that matter most to you and I, from social justice to economic empowerment, education to healthcare, governance, and more, tackling tough topics and amplifying your voice. Join the conversation and make your voice count. The People's Voice. Make your voice count. Are you ready for the extraordinary? Something big is happening on your screen. Introducing VOP TV. Now streaming on SLTV channel 264. From breaking news to captivating conversations, news analysis, giving you all sides to the story. We break in-depth discussions on the issues that matter, from politics to sports, entertainment, and lifestyle. VOP TV on SLTV channel 264. Join us as we redefine what television means to you. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice. To know the happenings in the maritime sector, join us on the program Maritime Frontiers on VOP TV as we discuss key areas in the maritime sector, from aquaculture, maritime transportation, maritime labor regulation, oil and gas exploration, ferry and passenger insurance, marine pollution and prevention, port operations, and lots more. Maritime Frontiers, exploring Nigeria's blue economy.
This is Health Check, your weekly guide to better living, smarter choices, and trusted answers. From everyday wellness to urgent health issues, we've got you covered. Health Check, only on Voice of the People Television, where your health has a voice.
Voice of the People. You can hear me now. My name is Patrick Doyle, and I wish that you continue to echo the voices of the people. Big up VOP TV.
My name is Soibifa Dokobo. Please keep watching VOP TV.
Hi, my name is Kwekumali Ikena Onyekwena, and I am with the Voice of the People TV. Now, if you're looking for the veritable channel for information, politics, robust discussions, you don't need to go far. VOP has you. VOP will always have you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Patrick Diabwa, aka Ibani Chuka, Amayanabo the Eagle King, and you are watching VOP TV. Stay with us.
Join us as we drive into the world of politics through insightful interviews with prominent political figures, both serving and former governors, ministers, senators, legislators, party chieftains, activists, and analysts. Get first-hand information into the decision-making processes that affect our daily lives. Highly engaging one-hour program that brings political discourse into focus.
I am Chukwuma Okoro.
Political Lens, Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. Join us. The red carpets, awards, the razzmatazz, music, fashion, interviews, and more. Spotlight on Voice of the People Television. Let's feed you with all the juicy stories in the global entertainment space, bringing you the glitz and glamour as it is hot. Stay tuned to Spotlight, 1 p.m. Monday to Friday. Spotlight on VOP TV. Entertainment like never before.
Behind every broken desk lies a broken promise. Education shapes the nations. But who is asking the right questions? Introducing Edu Dialogue, the show that goes beyond the surface, exposes the cracks, the corruption, and the silence in Nigeria's education system. Edu Dialogue, Saturdays, 3 p.m., only on VOP TV. We break the biggest stories, from missing funds to policy failures. We ask the tough questions and demand real answers. Edu Dialogue, this Saturday, 3 p.m. on Voice of the People Television.
In a world where truth is the ultimate power and opinions scream the loudest, it's time to wade through the noise.
Hunger no get tribe. Hunger no get religion.
And scan the human interest and trending topics that matter. Stay tuned to The Issues, your plug to the stories making the buzz, from politics to science and technology, social justice, and more. Let's tackle the tough questions and expose the truth. The Issues on Voice of the People Television, Mondays to Fridays, 8 to 9 p.m. The Issues. Don't just react, understand.
We encourage you to click on the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Voice of the People TV. Also follow us on all our social media platforms. We are at VOP TV Live. Visit our website www.vop.ng for fresh and trending news. Also watch us live on SLTV channel 264. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television.
the way directors they queue us up, the way directors say for behind scene, they tell us more stand by. If we stand up now, they will knock us noted. I don't tell y'all. The kind of money I define, I'm not sure the federal government go give me. You see, I don't know talk. I define money maybe so I bless everybody, bless my mama, spoil my mama like soup and she can put. Now they try to do. But at the same time, I mean I try to check up on herself. I mean I do tests because not be every fever they come with malaria. People don't know. Imagine person whenever make they talk say I don't take all calls. Why I go save your number? I don't know you. Me not live on. And see. But I want to now. Many Christians they want revival, but they don't want to pay the price. And that's it. Because now desperate prayer now got the year. 23 days to AFCON. When you do your maths, when you share count and they count and they count, they go 1, 2, 3, 4. Nigeria and already Zambia they inside there. Many countries just sit inside for the AFCON team. But we don't know whether Nigeria will feel win this one. I say my greeting, I say Friday don't reach you. Good morning. And when they watch me so the time don't reach for that Sports Republic show. And what will they do? Because as it be so, they talk and say, see, Nigeria, I tell you, observe this country now. I'm not sure say the players aren't ready for that thing. Every year, you need to try to put things right. Because before, I just say, before you make one, you try to put your hand for bad things. But now, so the system just to be. So we not support all those ones. But the Nations Cup where they come now, 23 days, now you remain so. Tomorrow now go between 2 days. Me now they do countdown for studio. Now all of all they countdown, they check out, they arrange our clothes. They ready say we want to know whether the Super Eagles go feel win this one. And now for Morocco. Then I don't forget say the last time we win AFCON now 2013, and some say now Nigeria be African champion. Me now they call a champion. Now if they call a champion, Nigeria not be champion for my side because now Twitter they don't win now. If Nigeria are champion, what you call all the Cameroon, all the Ghana people, all the Egypt. You know they make sense like that. But my just shock one button and one thing. Again, one news what we see from Meteor's Day. If you don't like this one, but more check on. We see AFCON officials, what they call referees. Now, me check on. What kind of coming and say this country? I don't tired. We don't know where they go again. See which way Nigeria now with the matter now. Super Eagles, they one side, but waiting they use $200,000 to do. NFL player need to come in for me explain to me. The me can explain to everybody. Since she not explain to everybody now. As I tell you now, official lists don't come out. AFCON referees, no Nigeria person inside. I they check whether I go see any name like other Yusuf, whether I go see Fanyi, whether I go see Ekweme, whether I go see other Manfred, I will see David, I not see any name, Hafiz, I not see. Ikechukwu, I not see. Paul, I not see. Nigerian names not there. Ben I see him. David did for back, I not see him. Referee they do work for 44 years, no there. Now I'm going to call him. When I see there. See names that they get for this. Like see, if you are here in Nigeria, they make a bend like W. See that name, and they make me they laugh. Guba Mustafa Algeria. Kamo Yusel Algeria. Okay, more value their name because their name be like say they fight for back. See this one, Ndawin Palike. Abdul Amdulu. See, Algeria, Benin, Burundi, Cameroon, Chad, Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, Congo, Egypt, Nigeria not there. Now I come back say never finish for there. Can you go check enter assistant referee so I can't find Nigeria not see. What if the best people and the South Tome and Principe there for there? I can't even see Chad. None of see. See. Even video match officials, Nigeria not there. Tomorrow now you're looking for faith. Tell me say Kizike Nigeria the giant of Africa for where for quarter for Mato. Nigeria see. But can I confess more talking? The money they give them. See, me not okay. NFF transparency is not there. Accountability not there. Trustworthy, I not they see anybody. I don't know if you trust anybody. I not see NFF people. Where did they use the money to do? If I give them, they say every day they see license. They go snap picture. They go say license this one, referee this. You get this one. You get wait then day. How will they go take name? Just in 19 years ago, be the last time we see Nigeria person for inside AFCON 10 Total Energies African Cup of Nations. CAF don't go on list now. Don't go bring list. Come on, Nigeria not there. Tomorrow now they say Nigeria. See, this country, see what they do, our football, it don't bend one side. I'm not just say our sports, I don't even know what will be the hope for tomorrow. Because they say, they talk and say, the children are the leaders of tomorrow. If they want lead, they go knock them and they go down. Children are the leaders of tomorrow. Not before here again. Because if the field come out with lists, that means a CAF no respect Nigeria. Now, more live to respect. It means that Nigeria not get what it take So they our facility no even no sir. And almost they pay me. You say I see names like Hafiz Paul, it go make sense. Hafiz Paul. I feel see something like Ikechukwu David. All this combination, Manfred and Backway. This name for makes I not see any Nigerian name. Even Nigerian female, other Fina, you know they. This thing not clear, it not make sense. But more leave that one. African football, they good. Nigerian football, they bad for inside. We know they try. If you get chance, more you also try to do everything. Because me now, if you not give me chance, me will write letter again NFF, say I beg, waiting at the union money till they do. Waiting until the money they do. CAF award. Before go reach the first struggle. Now you don't go reach now, referee now see names. Men I cannot come again. If you not see one Nigeria there, men are not saying tell you true. One Nigeria person not there. Even one CAF never say a pity for see names. Babu, Abdelaziz, Dahedi Bede, Jayo, Kencha Mustafa, Ukundu Samuel, Isa Isi. See names and not see. Even if now one we don't manage, just put one small name, we not see. Even Benin Republic, they call Benin Republic, then they there. The one we call the surprise me, they bust my shack when they 2 seconds they reach again. I got surprised that they see Chad. CHAD, Chad, country, Chad, they for there. So if Mr. Chad don't get officiated, Sao Tome and Principe will get 10-0, they inside. I don't tire for Nigeria matter. Tomorrow now you open man. I tell you, I say this country, see, the way they go, I tell you, I say, me, it go hard for me to see Nigerian politician or NFF person will be my role model. They're not there. Self-interest. Waiting they use money, they do waiting. Okay, now we're not going to walk up now. Whenever you say they don't sack anybody, they never ban anybody, you all sit inside. They will let you the rise. More the way one big clothes come out, NFF, they respect you now. Then I don't reach only so they talk on because you're not clear. You're not clear. If you clear, I'll tell you say clear. They say they try. See, if they do well, we'll talk say they don't do well. Because this kind of show now, you can't. This kind of show now, you all do have finish your carry now. Just carry like this, go throw on for radio. Make them play. Make you go because this kind of they call evergreen talk. NFF, they're not they try. They're not they try. Because see, be that it may, if now you go talk that one, you not get as you want to blame anybody if not be NFF. Tomorrow they say they are spending money on which referee be that one? Which one? You know, okay, you know, Sabi do 1 or 2 press, Abi. You know, Sabi do is my slot. Why not your pick? Do is my slot. Call Patrice Musepe, make a runner for us. But you put some referee side, we will not see. Assistant referee not reach us. Video, VAR self will not do. Tomorrow I'm a Nigerian. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest. How you talk? See, these people not the loyal. And they tell you, this is NFF. I never see any country that say their federation people get mind. I talked before now. Say, you won't go watch all this, or you go see, they talk. Say, do your call, say, yes, with all due respect and integrity and diligence, I resign. You go sweet. The news go sell. It go make sense. You not do well, you resign. You not direct something where Manfred has to direct, Manfred do this, do. Manfred press, not be direct and where. You go say, I will resign. You go say, I go resign. They did read African news, you blast and all that. You know, you resign. This is integrity. You say, huh? Math not good. The Friday should not be here because you're going to talk as you come for your mind. Now, I know they're safe to go out. To go answer that problem. If not, if I don't laugh like this. Because if they pay me, your security not they save. Me now, I'm not saying I don't go Meduguri. Wiki tourists won't sign me, I don't go. And I'll be there for TV, they talk. Now, make Saudi Arabia people now say, we want you to come and do this job in Saudi Arabia. If I not even come out, management go vex for me. They go notice for me. Bro, see, Nigeria not dey one side. Because I don't be Chukuma Okoro. I don't be Mr. Moses. Now big name, Mr. Moses. Funny more. No. I don't see me in Akiziki. They tell you, as it be, I know they talk politics. If I talk politics, every Tuesday they will carry me to go Abuja because my mouth not good. Say everybody just stay bend. If you talk now, they say you too talk. You talk and I say, see what TNFF they do us. Men are pity for us. Pity. I mean, not the match, it's 21. And that's why if you're there, they say like this, the person. Not be say they will give me the work now, go to carry my friends, they come. Because they don't know. Now, my friends don't know the work now, carry come. Now, so it's supposed to be backroom staff. Now, we not get choice. If you ask me now, say, may they give Mike, I support him. Not be say Mike good though, for that, because we never see administrative matter. Because not be everybody play ball, nice and do administrative job. When I go look at your Okocha does for data. JJ Okocha, he too good, they not JJ Okocha. Data, when I go check on, you know, if you carry on. Not be everybody there. Understand? Not say you play ball, don't be say you understand. But you need to try. All the men now, all those men, all them love in Jana. Now they look. Go Saudi Arabia sporting director. Now Nigerian. Emmanuel name. Go check on. Chelsea for my this thing. We go Monaco, come back to Chelsea, now picking along get ahead, the play ball. Nigerian, World Cup, yes, 94, he did there, not be starter, he did there. Shego Digbami is doing well. The rest of the, see, I don't want to talk, wait, be careful, wait. These are our referee people, self. Me not even try the helping us. I'm not sure saying I even the helping myself. If they want to say, I talk, not every fever, they come with malaria. So what you do me? Sometimes the work of the devil, sometimes you do yourself. Okay, now, how did they know they announce themselves? I don't want to say good. I want to be better tomorrow. They know they try me, they help themselves. They not name, like they not name with the talk and I blast the sweet. They not name this one. But we just did the job. I would say they try to help ourselves. I mean, all that gets a kind of degree now. If the NFL not give us a kind of ticket, they not. I better than shift. I want to tell you this Mike story. If you not support Mike, if you not seen it and say, I did talk am. Who waited for back? I say those in the 17. Hi to the politics, black politics. You not follow the laws this thing. You. But going home, are you safe? I beg, I want to talk like this one and say, walk up under 17. Portugal and win am. Not Dragon. Future Ronaldo is coming from Portugal. Who knows tomorrow? Nobody knows tomorrow. Not me saying, no one knows tomorrow na Saturday. Oh. This show now for Friday with the one. When we plan for TV, not go surprise. Radio, not surprise. Oh. That time will come be Saturday, but now that's what it be. World Cup champion now, na Portugal. Me not carry for me. See, I'm going to celebrate them. I beg. Just me not come for me to celebrate them. Don't make for me to celebrate. We need to celebrate them. Celebrate Portugal because they don't win under 17 World Cup, and it makes sense because they beat Austria for final. You see, for every time any success that Portugal get, one black man go inside. I'm not be racist, so me not ever use that word black because we know they are legend. Then you save you. So me not seeing a full time. Who knows tomorrow? Sit down number 7 now. Who knows? He might be the future Ronaldo tomorrow. If I see all these boys, I go the best for this country. Thank God I'm not coming from Nigeria because I be Congo. Understand? See them. On 17, see boys. See them. They score, they celebrate. Nigeria on 17, how it be? My man no say, thank God for meeting the Congo man. Kizikembuku. Not my fault. Kizikembuku. Understand? Not call me Kizikembuku. I'm a Congolese. DR Congo. I'm proud of my country. Democratic Republic of Congo. I also Nigeria will come do so that tomorrow if you watch this video, come say I understand. Because everything not clear. Under 17, say be. They don't win World Cup. Nigeria they done themselves. We don't know where we don't fair win, but you know they be like everything don't change. That's what they vex me. More just telling you one thing about your 6 days side. We see 17. Since when they watch ball, you don't see 17 red cards for one game before. We see it for Bolivia and for Chile. So for Bolivia and South American countryside, they play match, then fight, they play 2-2, then give 17 red card. Not be done for Argentina and Netherlands for World Cup. Not that one. No. 17 red card. They don't go break record. Me now they wait. I want to know if you see punch. If you see punch, NFL, all these they know the NPFL, they don't have fight now. If you see punch, first they come, even referee they give us for face. Footballer will not get strong, we'll go to fight last one punch and punch. See, coach, everybody fight. I say 17 red card in one match. Now bad record with that one. Where for the Shell and for Bolivia, and that thing na bad news. We now they wait now. More know I want to be whether they go do whether they'll give them banning and they'll find them. You can check and never know. But Bolivia. Na country where we say we know say they like football. Violence in football. 17 red cards in one game for Bolivia. I see how many days for that side? How the barrister started don't come out and see red card. Wait first. Wait. Wait first. You say? Red card, 2-2. Wait, oh. Even me when we present, and now they see 90 plus. Now 90 plus 11, this thing they call Did You Know? Rio and Neuro. And they call with Santa Cruz. Now they play this one. Copa Pacena. Now in the corner. Come and collect your punch. 90 plus. They see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17 red card. This referee got sell market to 17 red card for one match. How they take one? Wait, this ref said no, it's not award because if you give first red card 2 times, you're not gonna know. Thank God, say no for China, this thing happen. Because you give it one person 4 times, this is a red card. They count as 17 red card. If you give team, okay, wait. For one team, wait. Decide where they wait, when I count and wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopes I get 7 red cards. Then I collect 10. That be 17. Now, you blessing our foot in the give. Wait to EML. Wait to all of the the team will not get second 11 if you play this match. Team, any team will not get second team. They not play this kind of match. Me no one call their name because the name where they give them supposed to collect red card. It should be Menacho, Suarez, Melga. The name be like fight. Now the news ready for Bolivia, so it's not good to talk. But when we show you now Europa match day 5 and Conference League match day 4 results. Results for Europe, match they play yesterday, go enter the Champions League match. More giving us some information where you see the information go make it. I don't know say yes, everywhere lecture. You know, see for match day 5. When we start for Europa, more show you a table. Not be table, say we just see score. If you know say you miss those match yesterday, may you see result now. Now this. Take your time when you look on. If you don't look and finish, you tell me. You see, now the result be that. Understand? So now this one be the result. Now the original result now be this one. Not be say photocopy you. Or you change them. More give them conference. We do for conference. You want to see conference? See, this is a feast to sabi work. It will work. Oh. They don't. Who there? Who there? Now I'm back with Alex. People they press something. See officiating once. When I see result everywhere green. David, give me signal. Who there? Signal me, who did there? Who did there? Because this thing, I tell you, Conference League results, I'm more live, I'm more go loyalty, more go one man. They call him Nico Williams. I did verse for Nico. Me, I don't like that boy again. He's a big play ball. He carry here confront, he get star, he get future, he get talent. He's not a good player. But waiting make Nico Williams no one come on for Athletic Bilbao. Why? You they play for club, maybe it's not small like that, but you say it's small. But I don't enter Bilbao, I don't know how it be. But you they get big offer from Football Club Barcelona, you they form then get posed. Now you better you sing that song for. You they buga, you know kids down there before. Club they call you now, say come and take it like miracle service. You they do yourself. You cannot distract me. Come and take it like miracle. You say no, you cannot distract me. Come and take it, you cannot distract me. Now look at Nico Williams. If cannot take that work, will not day for Athletic Bilbao all in life. Opportunity say they come but once, not be all the time. Oh. See offer here they come now, they do I'm loyal. I mean, more even look, more read what you talk first. See what the person they talk. See what they talk. He say on the decision, that's what they talk. He say here I've grown. You grow, what you can happen? Here I've grown as a person, as a player. He say representing this club and this city has made me understand the value of work. You mean, see, if not be saying on TV with the I'll tell you, it's now a way content, I'll for one cost you. They do family, humility. Go, yeah, your brother go there, then I go knock you in yourself. Inaki Williams, Nico Williams. Personal, they call you, now not run, carry your back or what. If you make at the phone, maybe hold on the run, they pursue, they go club, maybe they go help you. If you take win Ballon d'Or, I be one day with Elise Baba, they're not give you what you define. I see them for national team. See teammate, best friend, that I see them. Lamine Yamal. I know they see Lamine now. Lamine is heading for the future. But you need to be careful. Make Esteban not go put some for a market. Understand? I joke at you, no compare them. But more your sharply reason now. Nico Williams is a good player. He get talent, he get footwork, he get pace, he get sense. He's a bit tight corner. He the bend boy on one side. He play up on rooftop. Not the way they might do. He they do things. He get magical moments. Go YouTube, type on Nico Williams, you go see movements. Not everybody get that kind of movement. Even children educate, they learn. I lie you, I joke. But Truth of the matter, Nico Williams time don't reach. Where you your verse come off for Bilbao. Run go Barcelona, may you feel help yourself to achieve many things. When we can't talk about one man, maybe say they're on fire. Nothing they see player, I say you play match, carry ball, go as. Player the digest, not before hat-trick ball. If you win ball, they don't have to score goal. They know they give that ball out. They'll go sign a keeper for their ass. When they're old, they will say keeper. Now they call Kylian Mbappe on fire. More showing a team of the week for Champions League first. When I first see him. Then Mbappe, I don't know. My mind they don't tell me say I know they sleep again. My mind tell me say Mbappe film Ballon d'Or. Vitinha they pursue him. But goals. The goals Mbappe they score. I say team of the week. Like I just did there. On the Kelele, on the Jimenez, on the Shoten, on the Kukureya. This one we say if you dribble, I will come back again. This Kukureya not the year word. Some say it be Jesus Christ. I say you don't see Jesus before. I beg, talk with you now. Understand? The Catalan counted for one side. The one where Vitinha, because they get Declan Rice from midfield, one and they pay. Then Robert just did one side. This one they call line up. If you can't see Aubameyang now world-class striker. I don't talk him before. We don't celebrate 400 goals. We only go like 403 goals now. Now you don't score. Then Mbappe, team of the week. If you think say your team, or if you say you know and pass, say who not supposed to do it, maybe you let us know. Because all this one they call quality. UEFA don't try. As I see Vitinha, I say yes. Declan Rice, we meant they don't make Declan Rice become perfect player. If they run ball, they move, they make move. If I check this team now, if I check her, I say yes. Leverkusen, not be clear they take beat Man City. Fleck and they show himself. Aubameyang don't old. That's just see make the lineup. Vitinha also see Vitinha they score the come on headband, they roll and they go up like Cynthia. My younger sister they BJ that time. I see her. Then Schrotten. I beg, you don't do. You don't do. More talk of them very bad. And it's slot. What's in the happen? The worst run since 71, I've been 73 years, 72. Liverpool. The worst run. You know, when they do paper thing and they play game. Something I win or draw. Over two. Help me more, help me. With experience, tell me more of those things. Yeah. Over 2 points. Win or draw. You say? Go. They play. Which one again? Over 2. We both have. Wait, over 9.5 corner. Now, this is the way they talk this thing. I know how they do it. This one where they tell me for back. Not me, go. You know, don't be sweet, go. That's both to score. I tell you because if they play this things, how they tell us a PSV, Eindhoven. PSV, Eindhoven, we go away. Go Anfield, go win match. But that one say, go, enter B, he play. 2.5, he play. 1.5, he play. But now, worst results and it's lot they get. Now, children now they cry for Liverpool. They say he needs to go. One say I want your club back, and it's lot need to think twice. But now they talk now, Cotijo they talk now, Salah all they talk say we need to take responsibility. But coach just say yes. Say me will be coach, I don't take responsibility. And the responsibility will not take. Now they talk say you don't want anybody blame anybody. Say me not blame Liverpool, but I dey look that team. If you now ask me. Now, this thing I face for football, but they need to pick up. The time is now, not before 1 minute for Crusade, banner. See what Carragher they tell her now. He don't give a warning. He said it's hard to believe that sentence is being written. But Liverpool next 3 games are against West Ham, Sunderland, and Leeds. Anything fewer than 7 points will make an already unacceptable situation untenable. You understand? Now, Jamie Carragher, they talk. So, and it's lots now. You need to find a way around these matches. Because on a very good day, I see what's strong now. 71 years. Lose. Win. You come back, they don't come back. Can't go lose, continue. Lose again. Win. Can't get 3 lose. And that 3 loss, when they lose like this. With a year 3-0, Nottingham Forest can't beat you now. How? When I see 3-0, 4-1. Now they call back and front. They don't even get respect for Anfield again. Anfield don't go cast. They don't even say Anfield is good though. Anfield is this one though. Anfield, CIB. Man City, if I give them 3-0, okay, we say yes. They will come back. They are all big teams. It's sweet. We celebrate them. That one come pass. Now Liverpool can go play for home. Just last week for years. So last 2 weeks. Now Nottingham Forest give them results. Now it never can finish for deal. Now they can go play for Champions League. Now they give them results, we say they don't believe. If you look the results, you're going to say it not make sense, not friendly. And it bad like that. PSV Eindhoven don't give them. Now, what you got the first one? It doesn't matter. Liverpool now don't concede 3 goals or more for last 3 games. I tell you now. Who go good, go good. Who don't fine, don't fine. Who don't make up na advert. And we talk them every time. But more live and slot news. What you feel they do? As they give them advice. May you also try. Because if you ask me now, those players need to come alive. Players they for that team, world class players they I feel call like 4 at least. World class players, if yes, if you pick them. If you pick Salah, if you pick Van Dijk, world class. It's almost like world class. Shoes, I like them. It makes sense. Alisson Becker, world class. That team. They don't say Robertson and the Robertson, world class. They get world class players for their team. I mean, McAllister. Why don't we walk up? But Liverpool need to fine tune this thing. They need to find a way around them. Maybe they find way. Maybe they see that they get result now. Sunderland, now go fight. I don't know how they will get them. They go play Leeds United. They go still struggle. Me no, I just they observe. I just they observe. I just they watch. But they look whether Liverpool go fit try. Maybe they make everything for make sense. Now only time you go take Stamara go call Papa name. But from that news to another one, I don't know what team. See, if you lose match, you don't lose. Now they show yourself. Which have said Bayern Munich, what you call that? Their coach, this company come and they tell us say, I talk and I say, we don't want to be best team for November. They cash you for Emirates, they bend you one side. But Joshua Kimmich, don't they talk many things now? Don't they explain the difference between Arsenal and PSG? Maybe they don't win them, but that statement, if you now read that, I'm not sure say today. So I'm gonna read the statement. More read that. He say, I think PSG was the toughest. We're gonna see me like that with me. What do you mean? Do they analyze them one by one? He say, I think this is the thing. You're the week. He say, he thinks that PSG now the toughest game they don't play, especially the way when they play. That's Luis Enrique. Me don't know what they talk for this one. Now you gonna talk. Arsenal is completely different. I think about that you want talk. Now I say they rely on set pieces. It concern you not go find your own style. They're gonna say again, say they love to play the long balls. They love to fight for the second balls advantage. You gonna say it was a completely different game. I not gonna be different. The thing that be like Declan Rice. This will be like confession. Now because against PSG, it was more of a football game. This statement, Kimmich, they talk, I don't like him. I don't like him, I swear. I don't like him. Because you don't feel the way they talk this kind of thing. No, it don't make sense. He said against PSG, it was more of a football. Say Arsenal come to set piece. He gonna say it was not so much about football. It's about the game management. Now coach style. See, wait till we game management. Coach, we pass coach. He press 1 or 2 things, he get results. You not fit clap for him. Because the doctor say it was more about the duels. Arsenal we can use physicality. Bayern Munich now they check Kimmich and all the Goretzka, all the Pavlovich, all those boys say they know the year word. But to be Mendy, Eze, Declan Rice, all the guys never play fit, just to enter like 10 minutes to go. So I'm not sure say this thing where Joshua Kimmich the talk. For me, I don't know for you, I'm not sure say it makes sense. Because waiting make you don't lose match, say don't lose match. You need to go back now, go try. Find a way maybe say I'll take get result. Not be say you they castigate, say not be PSG playing a ball. This PSG now they talk, so just not be there. So when I don't leave out football they change. Madeke still show, Declan Rice still show. They playing and I say they not. Then I don't leave him, I beg. Just leave him. That small boy they call Carl, score goal. It isn't at the end of the world. I like him. Harry Kane play, no shots. 0 shot on target, 0 shot, you not score. See, Harry Kane get a record for Arsenal. For the head, he get a record. But that's 21 match. We don't score like 15 goals. Now, but that day, you not see shot on target, you not see shot play. The lock him. Who start match? Union team play for 2. When they call right side. For center and Saliba and Mascara. I think I know the boss of Shakwan in 2 seconds. We're not going to see in Capi for that one. In Capi, I play not long that be the slim match. You can play Maskelly for left back. Men are the yellow. Now, for that left back, Maskelly can't do there. Then midfield can be on the Declan Rice with Mendy and Eze. Saka for right. Just like where you come out from the other side. Up front, they not play Jokeres, because not there. they play Mikel Merino, where be depth for front and for back. But if they look Bayern team, all them Upamecano, I see them. I see the parent. I say maybe they fit try. Jonathan Tah, new signing. Lame are there for 3 days also. I see that midfield. Kimi just see the throw pass. They play well, they're good. Hurricane they withdraw, they give them jet, but not be that one with the fine. Our results. As Kimi play that long pass, Gnabry come cross that ball, come score. Come be 1-1. When they go as come back, second half. Arsenal give them a result, we say they need for Emirates. But more leave that one before we come out. More just saying 1 or 2 things. Again, when I say we must talk them now before we move, go that place. Mbappe. More talk Mbappe. Mbappe record now, more talk him. Because if you see small boy where they play ball, you must respect him. Not be small boy again, though. That's 26 he don't deal like this. So if you cannot take now, if you play not win Ballon d'Or, boy, it not be like Mbappe not be like person go play, we say no get Ballon d'Or, he go hard. Mbappe now become the second Real Madrid player to score goals, 4 goals for single match. Ronaldo not done that before. But now the statement when you talk, I mean like, we work on humility. Mbappe don't want me the pressure on me. Nobody all pressure and say, see, like no pressure on me. I go do my work. Don't worry. He said Ronaldo don't achieve many things. Me won't try achieve what Ronaldo don't do. Now if they watch Mbappe career, I'm gonna shake him. You know, confirm say Mbappe be like Ronaldo. Mbappe they do all those zigima, Bratching they dance for PSG. Now don't come wrong come for PSG. Come go Madrid. Now again don't change. You know they find one dribble again. Now go they find because goal don't take over the game. Exactly what Ronaldo do when they come up for Man U, enter Real Madrid. 9 goals in 5 matches. Ronaldo. See Mbappe doesn't do 9 goals in 5 matches. But with this one, you know they compare. He said, "Man, I leave Ronaldo, leave on my idol. I never even reach Ronaldo don't win Ballon d'Or 5 times. Me never even reach win 1. Me and not just compare. Now made me like Lamine Yamal management. But blessed they don't sleep now. All these small boys, they need to manage them. If you see Estaval for Chelsea, if you see Asciapello, they carry on like Pekin. Because if you leave this small Pekin, it go fall astray now. So you need to watch that they hold them tight. You're not going to lose guard. Now so they talk now. Mbappe now they watch himself, they go small. Now so we work on growth. You know, they grow. They go win now. You get to my mind. My mind tell me now, Mbappe go win Ballon d'Or. You know why? My mind they tell me say Mbappe go win Ballon d'Or. Some people don't like him, some people like him. But waiting me, I tell you now, say Kylian Mbappe, let me know go win Ballon d'Or. We wait till they play now, they go to the cup. So you go not say, everything don't day from Mbappe. Because me and the talk, I say my pot of stew. See, if we want to talk about this Ballon d'Or, it's plenty. We can see like some talent we say we look up to. Now for Madrid now, if you want to compare Mbappe PR with Vinicius don't do one side. Vinicius they give Mbappe power, they score goal for Olympiacos Champions League, 4 goals, Carabao goals. Mbappe did another year word. Lamine Yamal did another year word. But now, if they talk as they be, Mbappe, Vitinha, all these ones, quality day. Haaland did there. You see all these ones, but are they shake on? Mbappe now goes for and separate himself for all these ones. But if Vitinha continues to take the play, so then I forget him. Maybe you they play, consistent football, you they play. Because Ballon d'Or, this last year, the Vitinha there around, Mbappe not today. So anything can happen, and anybody will win now. But this young class what we get now, we don't day. They feel change the game. But it go hard. Maybe we see children who go win match, win Ballon d'Or award like Ronaldo and Messi. We all leave those ones. Those ones, they all born one side, all they one side, and they all know themselves. Nobody, no drag down, leave them. Messi 8, Ronaldo 5, leave them. No go there. If you win 2, win 1, no thanksgiving for sure. It makes sense. But you get what I want to do. We go tell you now about the best team and the best moment. But I don't reach we just sharply run go break. Maybe go meet Paul. Make Paul do 1 or 2 things for me. When we don't meet and finish, collect the canteen, we'll come back, we'll continue the show. We're not there with us. We're not go with the con just more time. Paul!
Welcome to the locker room, the home of football talk that matters. I am Jerry Ampelhon. Join us every weekday, Monday to Friday at 5 p.m. Nigerian time, as we share the hot takes and hot debates in the exciting world of football. And joining me are the usual suspects, Ikechukwu and Mayowa, as we break down all the hot takes and everything that's happening in the football. Don't just watch football, live it with us. Catch us on the locker room and Voice of the People television at 5 p.m. Nigerian time. And like I always say, if not 20 minutes off, please discuss.
Hey guys, what's up? How you all doing? They call me Lovisha Nelson One, your number one celebrity host, and you are watching Voice of the People Television, VOP. Stay tuned.
Uyi Osarati is my name. I am a friend of the microphone, Voice of the People TV. That name is unique, and the brand is very sweet. I like the packaging, picture qualities, camera qualities, and then of course, the quality of human beings that I see sometimes on your channel. I talk and get paid, and I look forward to being in your studios.
Oh yes, you are on to Voice of the People TV, live here in Benin City, the cradle of black civilization. What are you waiting for? Tune in, bro.
VOP TV. Now, you have more than a voice.
If you know say they call God, when you call God, like say you need them desperately, you know how many people they pray, say they need God. And I talk, I say my pot of stew, or my get many things for inside. Don't worry yourself. Soft take, we get envy, we get hate, we still get love inside. We get medical good health inside, but now good life me define. Yes, more Shabali run enter. The one we be say I want to tell you now. Now about best team at the moment. I don't know I want to talk, and people go say no. Say, no, Arsenal be the best team at the moment. Arsenal are the first for Premier League. Arsenal are the first for Champions League. Arsenal are the first for Europe. I see them. So I'm saying a lie. Saying that when they win Chelsea for Stamford Bridge on this weekend match, now we go know. But me, I tell you that not be so it be. But more just look into Arsenal team. More just sharply look into Arsenal team. Arsenal team, as it be, they don't get what they call depth. Now, many people they ask, what is the difference between these Arsenal boys and the last one? The difference now not only mentality. Now, the team where we say the manager don't instill, Nico Jova they work, Ateta they work, everybody they work, set piece, they won't play corner, your hand will be for your head. And it's sweet me as Arsenal take set piece, they score Bayern, because Bayern not believe. Enrique first talking about say Arsenal bad. Company talk and say Arsenal, not they give them chance. And the style where the man use, they win the match. They different from Premier League. See, Premier League style different from Champions League. Now, if you say Arsenal not be best for the moment, when I remember say, this Arsenal, when I see so, the top Premier League, they top for Champions League, 15 points for Champions League. Premier League, the top now, they pursue them now. If they go try win this weekend, because Man City go play Leeds. So Arsenal, they take the game as they come with the moment. So if you ask me, I will tell you, no be history we talk now. We talk about at the moment. The best club in the world, whether you like it or not, whether you take it, whether you agree or not agree, now Arsenal. Because they be first for, see, Premier League now one of the most competitive league goals. No, me I tell you. Because you know if you say they play for Arsenal, say, you don't go up your game. No, not be that one. Say now, the way they do their work, and the sign where the man don't get. Now, when I look at Arsenal team, more you do observing. For every side, they get like 2 players. For right back, they get Union Timber, but why they watch and they play. For center half, they get Saliba, Mosquera, they watch and they play. For the other side, they get Gabriel Magalhaes, they don't get injury. He can't be the watch and they play. He never finish you. You can't go for their left back. You see Ricardo Calafiori, that one the year word. If you kick your mouth, come out. My Skelly the washer. When Ricardo enter that game, now the man can enter again change. You see him? Now, you leave their back line and enter that midfield. The guys will be Mendy. If you Mendy, head like the warrior, no guard go say, I want play. Coach, please let me play. Before, the team say now changing. Now, you can't get all the guard. One of the play with the expressing of one area. At the sign, Eze, come be Thanksgiving. Now, Eze there. So, more just every row pair, but we don't say when everybody complete. Eze go use that shift, go left. Other guard go take middle. If everybody there. Now, the team where they get, not be person mate. Now, when they see other guard, now you can't see other guard. Now, they can't get Declan Rice. If you not get stew, if you see rice, you feel cope. If you get stew, you feel hungry. But if you get rice, you get hope. Now, Declan. Now, Declan Rice can't for that place. Now, that Declan Rice, the box-to-box when they make, now, which everybody shake, you not get mates. Technically gifted, sounded player. Now, they call Declan Rice. In power and everything, your day. Now that Shaka, when Shaka they play before you come out. Now they play. Now, so the men they come make Declan Rice a perfect and better player. So you want to change now. When you see there for bench you. Now you go that left side now, trust I know the year word. That one just they humble. You just humble, you know they talk. You the bench, you know one come out to. Many clubs you come, say, trust I come. You say, no. Now here with that year. You like us now, one day. Martinelli don't turn super sub overnight. What did they play? I've been at your carriage. See, they share them. Declan Rice, for all the things done before for head, say, Odegaard Wanieri, Declan Rice Merino, Zubimendi no guard, now be the signing. But when you get depth, you get option, if you translate any I want to do one. Your carriage different. I can have a sit there. So, injury there, but they don't feel them. If you say Saka like the pain, and say Saka say, coach, you got to let do me. I want you to say, I might go for back, I might go drop him. Man, they say, oh, come, tell your brother, enter, I go play. Arsenal get squad. Not beside the card, they have them. If your team they on top, me go see have them like that. So may they give Arsenal the credit when they deserve because they be number one in the world. But try put at the moment for back. We don't know how far it will take last because my friend tell me say the only time it will take, Stamara go call Papa name. But lastly, analysis. When we talk Chelsea, Stamford Bridge against Arsenal. Wait till you think they go up for that match. More talk now. Side of rich. Now, two great coaches, Arteta and Maresca. No, man call from house. Maresca and Arteta going to Arsenal they away. But again, want to see where these guys get. Pep Guardiola philosophy. Guardiola be like Abraham. It's a company from your roots. Xabi Alonso from your roots. Arteta, Maresca. Boys, they come out now. Not they see Colo 3 now. Not they phone up and down. Like say, you phone the loss. Now so. Rangers, someone they work for Liverpool, that Pep Rangers say they work with them. You don't achieve everything for Liverpool. So Pep, they work with world-class people. I remember we check time. Time will come out. But I want to tell you, that match this weekend, now the big game, we say we expect. First and second. But if you ask me, I go tell you, Chelsea, where Chelsea the pursue Arsenal now, not be smart, you know. You see, these boys now, but because Arsenal get everything to lose. They know the intensity and the momentum of this game. Last Arsenal will get for this match now draw. But my mind they tell me Arsenal see, you get a team where they play well, where they struggle, where they win games they do. If it hard, but they could just find which anyway, just break in. Men are not take Chelsea play, but if Chelsea never pass ball, go back, they know the rest. They know that their keeper be like assignment, advert. Now, Chelsea signings, they okay. They don't spend how many billion for summer now. Todd Bolly and Clerc, they play, the team they work, they pay. They don't see go where small boy they score. 18 years, imagine. Small Chekele boy like this. 18 years they score keeper. This see bad they do see bad for ground. But they don't even stop this small boy now whenever start to go school. 18 years now a day. Now, so Chelsea get that, they get good coach. And Chelsea feel hot Arsenal. But they don't say Arsenal, don't say they pursue them, they come. And you know, say Man City go on win Leeds United for Etihad. Arsenal go on give their best. But if you now ask me as Kopama, we never know in fitness, we never know whether other guy go start. So coach go play. So we will call see coach where pass coach. I mean now coach where pass coach because coach is like coach, they coach and coach. Time don't reach. I won't come out. But I don't talk before, but I'll talk again. I won't come out today on Friday. The kind money when I find, I'm not sure if federal government go give me because the way and they find this blessing. I want to bless everybody. I want to spoil my mama like soup when she can put But I say my advice if I come out for TV, when I try, they check up on yourself, real test to not be honest one, because not be every fever they come with malaria, time not day. But imagine you will be saying never make them. They call you, they put your phone for DN, they don't want to help you. My name, Nakizike. For this show, now with the talk name, I don't come out. I go see you again when I don't come back from Monday. Then I don't forget say midday news they come. Who they read that and I will know me that day with us. I beg.
Do you want your voice to be heard? Do you know that you matter in the scheme of things? The People's Voice, the show where ordinary citizens take center stage as we discuss the biggest stories that affect you and I. With you in mind, we facilitate lively discussions, debates, and interviews on the topics that matter most to you and I, from social justice to economic empowerment, education to healthcare, governance, and more, tackling tough topics and amplifying your voice. Join the conversation and make your voice count. The People's Voice. Make your voice count. From the views on the street,
we go to bed empty hunger,
to the blaring horns of a hustling city, the loudest voices of the common man got a medium to be heard.
This particular administration, they were coming unprepared.
It's not a bad thing to renovate the president's lodge.
Through top-notch programming, unbiased reportage of news, sports, business, entertainment, and cultural documentaries, Voice of the People 90.3 FM became a symbol for 21st century media. And now, a new baby is born. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV, youthful, full of vigor and penchant for excellence in the continent's media space, exposing the wrongs, applauding the rights, dissecting the news without fear or favor, through factual and accurate stories and contents.
Corruption kills three things that makes a society.
Representing the interests of the people and giving them a voice. Voice of the People TV is here to stay towards building a fair society. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television, truly a voice for the people.
This is Health Check, your weekly guide to better living, smarter choices, and trusted answers. From everyday wellness to urgent health issues, we've got you covered. Health Check, only on Voice of the People Television, where your health has a voice.
VOP TV. Now You have more than a voice.
The Oluwo Fish Market, also known as the Ekpe Fish Market, is the biggest fish market in Lagos State. It's located in Ekpe, Lagos State, Nigeria. The Oluwo Fish Market traders are mostly women because of the chain of distribution, which allows the fishermen to catch the fish and deliver them to the traders, who in turn sell them to the retailers. This strategically located fish market is the biggest in Lagos and reported to be as old as the city of Ekpe, even though the date of the official commissioning of the market is dated 10th November 1989. The name of the market is derived from the name of the family that sold the land it occupies to the state government, the Oluwo family, while chief that most locals call it is the traditional title of the Oluwos. The market is said to have been initially located at the marina front, a short distance from the present abode, before it became too small to accommodate the number of traders' influx. For anyone to have heard of the Ekpe town being referred to as the fish baskets of the state, the root of the name lies in the significance of this fish market as a major producer and exporter of fish to various parts of its parent state, Lagos, and Nigeria at large. The category of most food items sold at the market makes it fall into the category of wet market. Fish, as well as wildlife, typically known as bushmeat, are common sights at the Oluwo fish market. The animals are rather brought in alive or dead, and are also sold in the best form that the buyers prefers. However, the COVID-19 virus outbreak created another dimension to the existence of Oluwo Fish Market in Lagos, as there are high concerns about wet markets being the hotspot for zoonotic diseases that causes virus like COVID-19. This led to the brief closure of the fish market by the Lagos State Ministry of Health in order to reduce the possibility of another zoonotic disease outbreak in the state. In 2021, the federal government of Nigeria started the rehabilitation of the Ekpe fish market to meet international standard. The improvement of the market was designed to meet international standards, improve earnings, and encourage commercial activities. The red carpets, awards, the razzmatazz, music, fashion, interviews, and more. Spotlight on Voice of the People Television. Let's feed you with all the juicy stories in the global entertainment space, bringing you the glitz and glamour as it is hot. Stay tuned to Spotlight, 1 p.m. Monday to Friday. Spotlight on VOP TV. Entertainment like never before. To know the happenings in the maritime sector, join us on the program Maritime Frontiers on VOP TV as we discuss key areas in the maritime sector, from aquaculture, maritime transportation, maritime labor regulation, oil and gas exploration, ferry and passenger insurance, marine pollution and prevention, port operations, and lots more. Maritime Frontiers, exploring Nigeria's blue economy.
We encourage you to click on the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Voice of the People TV. Also follow us on all our social media platforms. We are at VOP TV Live. Visit our website www.vop.ng for fresh and trending news. Also watch us live on SLTV channel 264. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television.
This is African News on Voice of the People Television, where we don't just bring you the news, we bring you Africa's heartbeats, the policies that shapes our world, and the economy that determines our future. African News on Voice of the People Television. Stay with us.
In a world where truth is the ultimate power and opinions scream the loudest, it's time to wade through the noise.
Hunger Hunger no get tribe. Hunger no get religion.
And scan the human interest and trending topics that matter. Stay tuned to The Issues, your plug to the stories making the buzz, from politics to science and technology, social justice, and more. Let's tackle the tough questions and expose the truth. The Issues on Voice of the People Television, Mondays to Fridays, 8 to 9 p.m. The Issues. Don't just react, understand. Join us as we drive into the world of politics through insightful interviews with prominent political figures, both serving and former governors, ministers, senators, legislators, party chieftains, activists, and analysts. Get first-hand information into the decision-making processes that affect our daily lives. Highly engaging one-hour program that brings political discourse into focus.
I am Chukwuma Okoro.
Political Lens, Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. Join us.
Voice of the people, you can hear me now. My name is Patrick Doyle, and I wish that you continue to echo the voices of the people. Big up VOP TV.
My name is Suibifa Dokubo. Please keep watching VOP TV.
Hi, my name is Kwekumali Ikenna Onyekwena, and I am with the Voice of the People TV. Now, if you're looking for the veritable channel for information, politics, robust discussions, you don't need to go far. VOP has you. VOP will always have you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Patrick Diabwa, aka Ibani Chuka, Amayanabo the Eagle King.